expect the conditions to favour the British boys today. They were just as happy. They just felt like they were at home.
And no real sign of the Africa Corps taking charge early on, Brendan. In fact, a lot of hot money went on to the American team. There's the England team running on the rails. David Lewis looking good. Tony Milosorov is there. Tim Hutchins. But Dave Clark is up in the picture too. Stevie Binns is there. There's John Tracy of Ireland. But a lot of hot money, metaphorically speaking, went on to the Americans when they felt that these conditions would favour them rather than the Africans. Of course, the Ethiopians are going to be tough to beat because every boy in Addis Ababa dreams of becoming the new Abibi Bikila. He is their national hero. They can't get anybody in athletics in that country to take up any other event except 10,000-metre running and marathon running, and that's where all their talent comes from. And it's very difficult for them to get country boys come into the town. So they're in that pack. There's one of the Portuguese up there. Tim Hutchins looking good just ahead of Alberto Cova. Pat Porter is there. Two Belgians tucked in there. Canario it is of Portugal. And two good Kenyans looking. One of them is Kip Koech, 171. And Kimbawe in 172. And 178's just gone through as well. Somi Mugi. 177 is up, Mirandi of Kenya. So the Kenyans and the Americans appear to be packing a little better than the Ethiopians at the moment, but England are up there in a very fine team effort so far. David Lewis, you can see at the right of the picture, at the bottom of the pack. David Clark right in the middle. Tim Hutchins right at the front.
Neuen Freund John Ngugi aus Kenia.
And now Kenya beginning to make a big charge. The Kenyans getting away. 174 Sisi Karata is one of the leading Kenyans. Somi Muge 178 and John Ngugi 179. He's the one we've been told to watch. John Ngugi 179. First in the Kenyan cross-country championships. And then Kova tracking these Kenyans. Pat Porter, the American. Then the first of the Ethiopians. And Muge leads from Karata, from Kova. The Americans packing well. There's Tim Hutchins. There's Dave Clark just gone through. Steve Binns, Tony Milosorov gone through. 4 Englishmen up, but it's 6 to count, remember. It's the next 2 men that are absolutely vital. 5 men, we think, in the top 40. We're looking for our 6th man, if you're wearing the white of England, of course.
Well, Ron, I was saying that one of the differences here is that the European and American runners all know each other, but they don't know these Kenyans because they don't run outside Kenya. They picked a team exclusively from Kenya, which is a policy which I think is a good policy, because when the Kenyans have gone to America, they've actually ruined themselves on the roads. But if you look at Cover in 3rd place, he's left with a dilemma because the people who he was worried about are in the group behind. But when he sees the 2 Kenyans go out like this, he's got no choice if he wants to try and win this race. He's got to follow it, and he can't let a gap like that build up without doing something positive about it. But he's in great shape. He's been training specifically for this race. He's a world champion, the European champion, the Olympic champion at 10,000 metres, and this is the only event that he wants to win badly, that he's never won before. And that's why I feel that he's got a good chance in this race, because he's so desperate to do it.
I was wondering where Tim Hutchins has gone, and I see that he's back with David Lewis, and they're having a chat. They are in the 3rd pack at the moment. They're about 80 metres down on the lead, and there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 men in the leading pack, 3 of them Americans. Then there's another half a dozen, maybe another dozen men, and then Dave Clark and Tim Hutchins and David Lewis are together, and they're packing in about the first 30. And now I can see Tony Milosorov in about 40th place. So England's still going well, and it's their pride at stake. They've seen the England women today run magnificently, and they want to get back. John Ngugi of Kenya is leading. Sam Muge of Kenya in 2nd place. Then Paul Kipkoech, the man who finished 2nd last year. He's the 3rd of the scoring Kenyans at the moment. Pat Porter of America, the Italian, the triple gold medalist at 10,000 metres. Kova of Italy there, Canario of Portugal, all in that leading pack. And good backup in the American team as well, who are in 2nd place in the unofficial team position at the moment to Kenya. Now, in this next little pack, look for Joseph Kiptum, 173. He's better known as a 10,000-meter runner, so he's not going to run out of steam. 171 is Paul Kipkoech, 5th in the Olympic Games at 5,000 meters, 9th in the World Championships. Ngugi is there, so may Ngugi,